My Kenya experience was inspirational.
A real eye-opener.
I had a very good time.
A blessing.
Mind-blowing.
Very inspiring.
Jambo, habari gani? Jina langu ni Danica and mpenzi wangu Kenya. So, this summer, me and 6 other nurses and Miss Eunice spent a few weeks in Africa, and I'm just going to share one of my experiences with you guys. I got to deliver a baby, and so I got to learn about the whole process of delivering and what signs to look for and how to check to see if a woman is ready to deliver her baby, to know when the baby's crowning, to know how to pull them out, and to know where to cut the cords. And I was able to successfully do all of that and show a mother the birth of her child, because in the first hospital that we went to, they did not have, they had no idea what type of gender their child was going to be. So I was able to show the mother her child, and I was able to deliver a healthy baby girl, and was able to bring her to the incubation room to be suctioned.
My experience was a real eye-opener because I just was kind of shocked throughout the whole experience, even getting to see some of the surgeries and being able to clean all these wounds and things of that nature that I've never been able to do before. And as a rising junior, we've only taken critical courses like fundamentals and assessment and skills, and learning about it, it's really interesting, but it's a whole different ball game when you actually like get your hands in there and actually touch wounds and flesh that's been broken or eaten away. And it was just great for me to be able to go to Africa and go do all these things for these people, to help them in their health and their well-being, because as Adventists we need to reach out to other people and tell them the health message. But first, people need to take care of themselves before they can help take care of somebody else. So just being able to do that was just amazing and a blessing.
Hey guys, I think for me, this mission trip was definitely a learning experience, as well as a spiritual experience. I was able to witness God through the people I worked with, the nurses, the patients, my colleagues, anyone I came in contact with, they allowed God to use them. I was able to work on the maternity unit, and so I worked a lot with expectant mothers. I was able to learn about the delivery process, babies after delivery, all that good stuff that we're going to go over in maternity this coming semester. I was able to kind of assess what I could do in the future for Kenya and even other countries that I might travel to. It was a very good experience dealing with a different culture than the American culture. If you are ever considering going on a mission trip, I think this is a good one to start with, and a good one to continue to go on year after year. You can really see the growth in the community if you continue to visit, and you will definitely see God working in a mighty way.
I feel like as far as my overall Kenya experience outside of the hospital, I had a very good time. I'm really happy that I got to interact with people at the church and at the orphanages. Like, it was just really good to just talk to people, find out about their lives, and realize that, like, they have problems just like we do. Like, they're not any different. And I'm really glad that I was just able to hang out with them, pray with them, interact. To me, I just really like being around people that are smiling and happy. So being able to be around people who were just smiling at you as soon as they saw you made me feel very happy and warm inside. And then it also showed me that God is in their character, because they could have blown me off or just ignored me, but there were so many people and kids who came up to me and just talked to me just because. And I just found that very, very beautiful. As far as my hospital experience goes, I think I had the best time in the hospital, just because I was able to see how their system is and then how the American system is. It did make me appreciate America's healthcare system. But I can say that I'm happy to see that a country that's considered third world, and a country where when you look at it on TV, it looks to be like it's just poor people, they don't care about anything, that there are some protocols and procedures there. So quick thing, I was in the HIV clinics, and they're in the HIV clinics. They offer counseling services before you even get tested to see if you have HIV. They make sure that you're ready to even be tested, because not everyone takes the news that they're HIV positive well. So I was just really happy to see, like, wow, it's not as non-progressive as I thought it was, but I know that their hospitals could use work, and it's not necessarily that they're less educated, because the people there were very, very, very knowledgeable. It's just that they need the resources. So I know for me in the future, I want to be able to help out as far as resources go, because I know we have the resources here in America. So if I could help out, I know that they would be very grateful, and then they also would be able to provide even better care to their patients. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. That's just a quick little synopsis of my trip. Yeah, everybody stay blessed.
My Kenya experience was very inspiring. Being a nursing student and being able to go to a third world country and experience the different things that they experience in their healthcare system is very extraordinary. I was able to participate in so many different procedures and do so many things while I was out there that I would never have been able to experience being in the States. And going over there, it made me very thankful for what I do have and the education that I have. The education that the students have over there is amazing. The students are very brilliant and they do a lot of things. And just seeing how well they improvise with the things that they do have due to the lack of resources. And it's just great to see and great to talk to different people, network, get some few connections. And I would encourage anyone to go on this experience and just open your eyes to something that you've never seen before. And that was my experience.
An experience for me that I had in Kenya was when I had to pack a body, which means just caring for the body after the patient has passed away. And for me, that was a really humbling experience, and it put my life in perspective, because I felt the heat, the warmth in a person, and maybe 10 minutes later it was gone, it was cold. Because just like the Bible says, you know, when God breathes life into us, we're warm, we're flowing, blood is flowing, but as soon as he takes his breath out, we're cold. And so without God, we are nothing. So that really just put everything in perspective with me. Even though, like, I was really scared, it was kind of traumatizing, I was just honored afterwards to just be able to experience that. And I just got to see birth and I got to see death in a matter of 20 minutes maybe. So that was my experience.